We think actually we are ruling our life, we are leading our life. But in reality, actually, the emotions are ruling or leading our life, you know. And we usually don't realize that we don't have much control over our emotions. Basically, emotions are controlling us all the time. And so in order to work with our emotions, the first thing, the most important thing here is we have to get to know them. We have to get to know what is our emotion. We must start working with our emotion with asking questions. First question is what? What is our emotion? So what's happening here? You know, what's happening in our head? What's happening in our heart? What is this emotion? Right? And the second question is when? Right? When does such emotion arise? Does that make sense? When? Do you have a schedule for your emotion? Is it time? Am I irritating you enough? The second question here is like when does our emotion, you know, like certain emotions, they come quite often. When do they come? Usually, like how often do they come? You know, what is the frequency of our emotions? Are they seldom? Are they random? Right? Or when do they come? And the third question here is where? Right? Where? In what environment does this emotion manifest usually? Like when you're with, in the environment of a workspace, in a workplace, family. For us in the West Coast, is on a freeway. So the working with emotion begins with, what is this emotion, right? We usually think we know what it is. That's the problem, right? The problem is thinking that we know this emotion. That's a big problem. In fact, it's huge. Can I use that word, huge? It's a huge problem. I mean, big problem. It's a huge problem, really. Too bad that somebody's kind of like destroyed that word. But